What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Benchwire. Today we got our Week 16 predictions. We got a pretty good slate of games here for this week.
Christmas
So,
games, baby. It's going to be
yeah,
fun.
yeah, let's get right into it. So the Jags and the Jets, they play tonight in New York. Both trying to make the playoffs. The Jags probably have a better chance, even if the Jets, even if the, how do I say this? If the Jets were to win, they would still be a long shot. But if the Jags win, they'll probably make the playoffs. So this is a pretty big game for the Jags. So I think I'm going to go with the Jags. I think they're going to come out and win this.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jaguars. They've been looking good the past few weeks. Doug Peterson, kudos to him. He's been a hell of a coach for them the last few weeks. And I really like how Trevor Lawrence has been playing. I think he's going to be their franchise guy. And we've seen, flashes of that past few games. And Zach Wilson's still playing for the Jets. I don't really like him, not a fan of him. So I'm going to pick the Jags in this one.
I'm still rooting for Zach.
I'm not. I am not.
All right. Falcons and Ravens on Saturday, Christmas Eve. Desmond Ridder, he's going to get his second start in the NFL. Last week it looked a little bit rough. It looked like it was his first game. So it's not much you can really take away from that game. The Ravens, they still are sidelining Lamar with his knee injury, so I believe Tyler Huntley will be playing.
Lamar 2.0, baby.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with my upset. I think the Falcons are going to win this game.
Well, I don't. Give me another loss for Desmond Ridder. I got the Ravens. I think the Ravens are the better team, and they're going to prove it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's going to be rough for Ridder. That's a good defense, but I just feel like, I don't know, Tyler Huntley looked really bad.
Yeah.
Like, they only put up 3 points, last week. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to trust them without Lamar. And it honestly shows how good Lamar is, him being able to put up 20-plus points with the core that he got. So,
and then Devin Duvernay did get hurt, and they did claim Sammy Watkins. So I don't know how that's going to work receiver-wise. If they're going
to that is true.
Have anybody to throw to. But Mark Andrews would probably be a number one target for Mr. Huntley.
Yeah.
So
the Lions, they head into Carolina to take on the Panthers on Christmas Eve as well. I think the Lions are going to win this game. Panthers defense, it's been good. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep it close in the beginning, but I think the Lions will eventually figure out the defense and then do their thing, which is score a ton of points.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Lions as well. I think, they're trying to make a playoff push, and they really have a good chance of doing it. They're right behind the Commanders right now. The Panthers, they're also trying to make the playoffs, but I think the Lions are the better team, and Jared Goff has been playing amazing the last few weeks, and I think he continues that trend this Sunday.
Yep. The Seahawks and the Chiefs, they go at each other at Arrowhead. I think the Chiefs are going to win this game. We mentioned that on the podcast. Both of us believe the Chiefs will win this game. Seahawks, they've had a respectable year. Obviously, Geno has played really good, but with the way that their defense has been playing, going against an offense like the Chiefs, it's not going to end up well for them. They just won't be able to get the big stops to help their offense out and win the game.
Yeah, like you said, I'm picking the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are the better team, even though they don't have the receivers like they once had. I think Travis Kelce will step it up this game, and the Seahawks, their season's been really good, but I don't think they'll make the playoffs. But they've had a good year, and Chiefs are going to try and end it some more this Saturday.
The Saints and the Browns, they go at it as well on Christmas Eve. I didn't realize, all these games on Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
Except there's two Christmas games. God, they're really bad.
What, the Christmas games?
Yeah, there's 3 Christmas games. We'll get to that.
I got Trace McSorley playing on Christmas. What do you mean?
Okay.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It is a Christmas miracle for him. So, yeah, the Browns and the Saints, they go at it. I believe, I don't know, because the Saints, every week, it's kind of a toss-up on how they lose a game. Whether it's just stupid mistakes, the defense can't get stops, the offense doesn't put up points. I feel like the Browns are going to win this game somehow, even though I feel like a lot of people probably think the Saints will win it because obviously Deshaun has not played like Deshaun this year. or these
Yeah,
last 3 games, which is fair, right? Hasn't
which I
played,
figured. Yeah.
but yeah, I think the Browns can win this game, and I'm obviously praying that they do as an Eagles fan because I want that draft pick to be pretty high.
Yeah, I think the Browns win this game. I think they have the better team. The Saints just haven't been good at all this year, and I think, but the Browns actually might be missing Nick Chubb, so that might factor into that
They still
a
got
lot.
picks.
But they got Kareem Hunt, they got Dearness Johnson, so like I'm not worried about Nick Chubb not playing, but I still think the Browns win, and they ultimately beat the Saints.
The Texans and the Titans, they're going to go at it. The Texans held the Chiefs pretty close last week. It was kind of a trap game. Both the Eagles and Chiefs had some scaries, right?
Yeah.
They both look like trap games. Both of us kind of got caught, but we ended up with the W's. So the Texans, they're able to play you close, but I feel like Derrick Henry is just going to do his thing against the Texans. And then Malik Willis, it's always fun to watch Malik Willis play. I think that the more playing time he gets, the better he'll become, which I think is how most quarterbacks develop. But yeah,
I think I had the Texans upsetting the Titans. I think with how close the Texans have been keeping it with these teams, I think they're due for a win. And the Titans haven't been really good the last few weeks, and I think the Texans will take advantage of that and win this game.
All right, the Bengals and Patriots go at it in Foxborough. Yeah, I think both of us probably have the Bengals.
Yeah, I have the Bengals. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
You never know. The Patriots could upset them. I don't see that.
I'm just trying to think. Has Joe Burrow played the Patriots before?
I don't think he has. But,
so he hasn't faced Belichick, which is always something you have to take into consideration.
But
I still think the Bengals are too good.
I think he's a proven quarterback now in the NFL. It's his third year. I think the Bengals still win this game. I don't know how they're going to stop Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is going to be on a tear. I think Joe Mixon will be great. I think that offense is really just hard to stop, and the Bengals defense has been playing really good the past few weeks. So I got the Bengals.
Yep. The Giants and the Vikings. I believe the Vikings are wearing alternates.
I don't know.
I believe they have white helmets.
But we're going to Minnesota.
You are going to Minnesota, and I think they're going to take the L in Minnesota. I'm sorry.
I'm going to take the L in Minnesota.
Yeah, I think the Vikings, even though I don't think that they are as good as their record says they are, I still think that they are good enough to beat the Giants, who somehow win games but don't have the best players. It's very weird.
It's called coaching.
I think it's a lot of luck, too.
A lot of luck.
Also helping the referees if we want to talk about last week, but let's go.
I don't want to hear that. Giants, Vikings. I have the Giants winning. I think they're going to upset the Vikings. I know Justin Jefferson, we're not going to stop him, but we're going to do enough offensively to hang with the Vikings, I think, in this game. And Daniel Jones, I think, will have a good game. And Brian Dable will be the reason why. So give me the Giants.
Yeah. I want to touch on last week just because it's not about the PI in the end zone, all right? Because at the end of the game, you kind of just have to let them play there.
Are we talking about Mr. Kayvon? Talk about his breakout game? What are we talking about?
No. Terry McLaurin. So okay. that flag, I want to know your opinion on that because Terry literally said after the game, and you could see it during the play, he points over at the ref to get the okay, and the ref said move up. Terry moved up a little bit. He still threw the flag.
But the ref never gave him a thumbs up, though. He never gave him a thumbs up, said he was good. So I don't know.
I feel like if you tell him to move up and he moved up a little bit, I mean,
maybe
I don't know how
he moved up too much. Maybe he moved up too much. Maybe he got to move back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that was a little suspicious. I think Roger Goodell had something to do with that.
He wants to see the Giants in the playoffs. So I don't mind it. But
he's an undercover Giants fan.
That was a PI call though. It should have been called. It wasn't called. But
they still have to get the 2 point.
This is karma from last year when Dexter Lawrence went offsides when he really didn't on that field goal kick last year.
Oh my God, I remember that. Yeah.
So It
That
is
was
what it
really
is.
bad. That was really bad.
It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. What are you going to do? It's the NFL.
Yeah. All right. The Bills and the Bears. Thoughts?
Thoughts? I have the Bills. The Bears, they kept it close with the Eagles last week, but they still didn't do enough to win. Um, but I have the Bills. The Bills look like a good team in the snow last week against the Dolphins, like competing with them neck for neck. But I don't see the Bears winning this game. Justin Fields, he'll do some magnificent things. I saw that one play against the Eagles. That was amazing. But it didn't get the job done. And I have the Bills winning this game.
All right. I would agree with that. I have the Bills winning the game. The Commanders, they head to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. I believe the 49ers are going to win this game. Commanders, they had a nice run at the playoffs, but I do think that the Lions will eventually take their spot.
I do too. Give me the Niners. I'm excited to see what Brock Purdy does against a decent defense, like a great D line. I don't know if Debo's back. I don't think he's back yet, but they do
Nah.
have George Kittle. They do have Brandon Ayuk, and they do have Mr. Christian McCaffrey. I think that will be enough offensively to beat this Commanders team. The Commanders, yeah, they had a pretty run, but I think they're going to lose this game, and yeah, the Lions will take their spot in the playoffs.
All right. The Eagles and the Cowboys, 425. Put that out there because I know a lot of people are going to want to watch this. Yeah,
Mania.
Yeah, it's a big game for the Cowboys.
The Eagles, it really doesn't matter, but they could secure the 1 seed if they do win this game.
The reason I say it's a big game for the Cowboys is because theoretically, we have not locked up the NFC East just yet. We have to win out. We have to not win out. We have to win one
You
game.
just have to win one game, which you will, because you're playing the Saints next week, and then you're playing the Giants. So it's gonna happen eventually.
I feel like the Saints. It's a we've owned the Saints, but you never know. You don't want to just take things for granted. I'd love if Gardner Minshew could just somehow get it done. I saw a lot of people say that if Minshew beats the Cowboys, that like ends Jalen Hurts' MVP thing. I don't agree with that, but even if that does end his MVP campaign, I don't care. Just get the 1 seed. I want the playoffs in the NFC to run through Philly. That's how we want it.
It depends how many points Gardner Minshew puts up against his Cowboys team. If they like obliterate him, then maybe. But like, I don't see.
If it's like a close game, I don't see it. I think that just means the Cowboys are not good.
Yeah. I have the Eagles winning this game. Who do you have winning this game?
I think with Minshew, I think the Cowboys will win this game. I like our team.
Really?
But Hurts, he's having an MVP year. He is carrying our team, and that says a lot because of how much talent our team has. And so losing a guy like him for a game is going to really suck. We're not going to have the running ability, the ability to extend plays. But listen, Minshew is still in a great position. He's got an offensive line that can give him a clean pocket to make throws. He's got great receivers that will get open. Unfortunately, though, if I believe it looks like Zach Pascal is out for the game, so Greg Ward might get in there.
I think Zach Pascal, he never sees the field, does he?
No, he does.
Rarely, though.
Yeah, him and Quez switch out quite a bit.
Well, then I think Quez will see the field more than Mr. Greg Ward this week, so I don't think it matters. But
I'm just putting that out there because Pascal is kind of like that slot guy. He's really good just getting open, like 5 yards out. And I feel like that's something that Minshew could really utilize. So obviously, I think losing him for Minshew sucks. But
I think
now Goddard's back. Like Minshew is in a good position. The defense is going to have to show up, though. That's the big thing.
I think they will. It's going to be hard stopping Tony Pollard, but like, if you could stop him, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, it really sucked. I wanted Jalen Hurts to play because it probably would have been one of the most watched NFL games of all time.
All time? I don't think about all time.
No, it would have.
This year.
No, so they're breaking the records every year. I saw something that it was expected to break the records.
Well, it is being played on Christmas, so that might be
that helps, obviously, but.
But yeah, it sucks. We didn't get to see Dak versus Jalen this year. We saw Cooper Rush versus Mr. Jalen. We didn't get to see, and now we're seeing Dak versus Gardner Minshew. We wanted to see Jalen versus Dak. Can't see it this year. Hopefully, we can see it next year, though.
Maybe in the playoffs. You never know.
Hold up. Oh, yeah. I forgot. The playoffs. There's still a chance. So.
There's a chance. All right. Raiders, Steelers. I have the Raiders winning it. I don't think much needs to be said. Steelers, they're able to, keep things competitive, but I think the Raiders are still a better team. And yeah, I mean, if the Raiders win the game, I mean, too little, too late, but they'd be 7-8.
Yeah, I got the Raiders winning this game. I think they're the better team, and maybe the Steelers might keep it close, but at the end of the day, the Raiders will win.
Yep. I think that Josh McDaniels is definitely secured his job for next year.
Yeah.
They've had a really rough start. A lot of it was probably coaching adjustments, but I'm sure that they'll probably get a new coordinator or something in there because it's been really rough this year.
Yeah.
All right, Packers, Dolphins. This is on Christmas at 1 o'clock.
That's a crappy game.
It is a crappy game. That's the first of 3.
Give me the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins lost 3 straight. They're due for a win. And the Packers, they're just trying to make the playoffs. So if they win out, they have a shot at making the playoffs, but other things have to happen. I don't think they make the playoffs. So give me the Dolphins so they could just end this playoff talk for the Packers.
Yeah, I got the Dolphins as well. Here's the second one. The Broncos and the Rams.
That's a tough one. I'm going to pick the
think
Broncos.
Russ will likely be back because wasn't it a concussion that he was out with?
Yes, he did have a concussion.
So
I have
Russ is probably going to be back.
I think Baker Mayfield's going to struggle with this Broncos defense, and it's not going to look pretty for him. So give me the Broncos.
I agree, and I'm going to say because it's Christmas, I think Russ is going to come back for just a day.
Yeah, he's going to cook.
All right, and then the third game, the Bucs and the Cardinals.
Trace McSorley is starting.
Trace McSorley gets the start on Christmas.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's going to be a Christmas miracle. Give me the Cardinals. That's an upset.
I got the Cardinals. Yeah, give me the Cardinals too. I think Trace McSorley could get it done. Just throw the ball to DeAndre Hopkins and you should be fine. So give me the Cardinals.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yes.
All right, and then Monday night, the Chargers and the Colts. Give me the Chargers.
Give me the Chargers after what I saw last week.
At least Nick Foles is on prime time, so you never know.
You never know, but I still think the Chargers are the better team, and they should win this game. If they don't, it will be pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, it's so weird because I want to root for the Chargers to lose because I don't like their coach.
But they have to make the playoffs. We have to see Justin Herbert in the playoffs.
We do have to see Justin Herbert in the playoffs, so give us the Chargers. That wraps up the predictions for Week 16. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Already? Oh, my God. It's already Week 16. I'm going to cry.
3 more. These are just 3 more weeks of games.
Yep.
But
hey, it's been a good season.
Huh?
It's been a good season, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, leave a like.
Yeah, leave a like. Subscribe. Remember to turn on post notifications. Follow us on our social media. Linktree down below if you want to follow us on TikTok, Twitter, whatever it is. We post on Instagram. We post every other day, new graphics. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Benchwire out.
Peace.